What's up guys, here is AhkTaar, welcome back on my YouTube channel. As you can see here on my team, now I have exclusive 1 ANDRAS and exclusive 3 MARVILLE, so we are gonna try that against the ROM 31 without Nicholas and without Pauline in order to see the potential of the team, and you're gonna see that it is pretty strong. So, first of all, why am I using some burner heroes against the ROM? It's really simple. In fact, he's taking 200% more detonation damage from burn and 200% more damage from bleeds. So in fact, if you want to be optimal trying to beat this boss, you need to use bleeders or burners. So you can use other heroes, but HP burning heroes here are gonna deal 50% less damage on the boss and on waves, which is pretty bad in fact, but you can still use them. It is still gonna be strong, especially if you want to use a Queenland for clearing waves. It's gonna be really interesting. If you want to use a Hezenja for doing so, it's gonna be great. But Nidroll, I think Nidroll is the best option in order to clear waves and against the boss, because if he is exclusive 2 minimum, he's gonna deal a lot of damage, and exclusive 3, he's gonna deal more stages of damage on his ultimate, and so he can deal a lot of damage to the boss single target too. But the goal of the video is to showcase these heroes, because MARVILLE, as you know, she is a great hero for the PvP. It was the main purpose of the character, but in fact she is great in this kind of content, because the block buff removal is insane against Nazakma, because he can't steal your buffs anymore. And also she is great because if you have the first exclusive, she can also reduce the cooldown of your skills by 1 turn, and it is gonna help a lot with Catherine, so you're gonna keep your buffs on your heroes, and this is pretty strong. You don't need exclusive 3 for this kind of content to do that. She provides the block buff removal without exclusive, but you need at least the first exclusive if you want to have the resets of the cooldowns. So let's try that. So before having a look here, I'm using the first active skill of ANDRAS, so I'm doing an AoE attack, and I can inflict, thanks to the first exclusive, Deep Burning 2. It's gonna increase by 50% the damage inflicted to enemies using burns, and it is pretty strong. And here I have Anna, and she is gonna release her ultimate to deal burn detonation damage on all enemies, and so she's gonna deal a lot of damage. It would be even better if she was if she had the exclusive 2, because with the exclusive 2 she could increase the burn damage of my heroes by 30%, and this is so great. And also she would have 100% more increase the effect of Fire Wave by 100%. Fire Wave. She would have also more damage, way more damage. So maybe in the future I'm gonna spend one eye on her in order to build a heavy burner team, because it's gonna be so great. Look at the damage coming from that, from the ultimate here. It's the first wave, and using 2 burner heroes, the entire wave is almost dead. And here in fact I can tank, because I have the consolidation provided by her. I used the first active skill from Fridge to reduce the attack and the crit damage of enemies, and then I used the first active skill here on her in order to provide the consolidation too. Okay, but it's provided because I have the exclusive 3, but in fact it's not completely mandatory. You can use the first active skill of Catherine to get the consolidation here. And here it's pretty interesting to have that, so I can tank easier. Otherwise you can use the other skill. You can use this one instead to reset the cooldowns if you have the first exclusive, and this is interesting to use that on him and also on Catherine if you are using your skills. So let me accelerate it, and we are gonna have a look to the second wave. So for now I can tank because they still have the attack down on them. Only 2 enemies remaining. One he's provoked by a freak, so it's pretty easy. And now look at that. You're gonna see the heavy burn damage because now I have the counter attack, and it's gonna be insane. Look at that. 1 million damage per burn detonation. So basically, I can one-shot enemies almost using that. And before jumping on the boss wave, I want to show you the stats on my heroes. Okay, I have the attack buff. No, I'm gonna show you the stats right now. Look at that. Okay, he has a heavy amount of attack thanks to this buff here. He is becoming insane in dungeons thanks to that. Normally he has the same amount of attack as my Anna, but yeah, 71k thanks to this buff, and he can stack up to 40 layers. He is only exclusive one. He is so great. This is unbelievable. The potential of this hero is just insane. And look at his stats. I don't have an aura on him yet, and same for ANDRAS. So you need only 80% effect hit on him in order to place all your burns. Because the boss has 80% resistance, okay, he has just a bit more. So in fact you need 84%, the same amount, because he has on his skills 100% chance to apply the burn, and here if he has the first exclusive, he has also 100% chance to inflict the deep burn. That means if you have the same amount of effect hit as the target's effect resistance, you are guaranteed to place your debuffs. So you don't need more than that. It is super strong, and if I'm not mistaken, you have the same chance here, 100%, and so you don't need to have more than the same amount of effect hit on the boss. This is so great. These two heroes are really amazing, but there is a problem here. First of all, let's have a look to that. I have the block buff removal, and so Nazakma can't remove my buffs. But now in fact I'm gonna hit Nazakma and he's gonna reflect some damage, so I'm losing a lot of HP on my hero, which is pretty bad. So for now I have to tank. Yeah, I can tank for now, but I'm gonna kill Nazakma and I'm gonna lose a lot of HP. Yeah, no HP anymore on him, but I'm gonna heal. Okay, I could tank a crit, and now here goes everything. Look at the burn damage taken by the boss. 3 million damage with the burns of this hero. He is just insane. He is basically destroying the boss by himself. Let me slow it down a bit. 500k with a burn without detonation. Now I have attack down. How much attack do I have? 115k attack. This is insane. Okay, so let me accelerate it just a bit so I can make another attack, do another attack with him. And let's have a look to the damage. This is the ultimate. No, that was the first active skill, so we have to wait just a bit more. Detonation damage from him, 3 million per detonation. And look at the damage here. He dealt basically something around 6 million damage in one hit, which is pretty insane in fact. And he is only exclusive one. And here Anna is exclusive one also. I have no Nicholas here and it's running pretty interestingly well. Tell me what do you think about that in a comment below. I'm gonna show you the stats of him before ending the video. So this is, where is he? This is him. I have a lot of speed on him, but in fact maybe he doesn't require that much. He needs to be faster than the waves, but it helps to be a bit faster than Nazakma in order to deal more damage. But here, 122% mastery, 80% effect hit. I have some speed, I have 38k attack, so I used the gear I had. Normally with my account I can have way more than that. So maybe I'm gonna focus him in the future, he is just looking insane. In terms of emblems, this is what I have on him, everything to increase his dot damage. I have some effect hit, some more effect hit if he's faster than the enemy, and here some cooldown resets. Less damage when he adds a shield, more effect hit on the first turn. And I have no aura yet on him, so if I had the mastery aura, it would be even better, but I'm not gonna try to get this one. I want to try the advanced hit aura, lower his effect hit with the gear, and increase his attack. Maybe this one is gonna be even better. The amount of attack he's gonna have during the fight is gonna be insane. This is my Anna. She has almost the same amount of stats, just a bit less speed, so she can have, I can place the deep burn on enemies before she uses the ultimate. This is important. Here 38k attack, 1800 speed, and just a bit more mastery. She is better than him, in fact. 147k, 40%. And I have the same emblems almost. No, exactly the same emblems. And I have no aura yet, but on her I would recommend to use the same, the blue mastery aura here, or if you can't, okay, I can craft one. Or if you can afford this one, put this one on them and lower their effect hit on the gear. Or if you are planning to use them against the guild boss, you need only 100% effect hit on them, and you are gonna place every single burn and debuff on the boss, and you don't require to have the resistance down on him, which is pretty useful in fact. So this is MARVILLE. In order to play her, you need to use her just a bit less just a bit slower than your buffers, and this is my Catherine at the moment. So she plays buffs and then she gives her cooldowns back. This is how it works. And then on the next turn she resets the duration of buffs, I think using this skill. Or this one, no, this one here. So it's pretty interesting. Tell me what do you think about that in the comment below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye!